Hello everyone, welcome back to Eurovision Fantasia. I am Cara, and today I am joined with Joker Out, who will be representing Slovenia at Eurovision 2023 in Liverpool.
Hey guys!
Hi everyone. So obviously you guys have been internally selected, which is super exciting, to go compete for Slovenia at Eurovision 2023. How did you feel when you got chosen to go to Eurovision, not even have to do a national final? Can you tell us a bit more about how the band started and all that sort of stuff?
So many questions.
So many questions, like our short
I'm sorry.
short-term memory. Yeah, we were internally selected this year, and we were really stoked about that. When they called us up, we were immediately like,
Well,
yeah.
because we actually we wanted to apply for the national selection anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the plan.
Yeah.
Nice.
How the band started? It started in 2016.
Yeah.
I was on a concert of my friend who just had a new band, and it was their first gig ever. And these two guys were playing guitar.
Yeah.
And I had a band at that time, and the guitarists weren't that good. So I was like, wow, I really want these two guys. Literally the next day, I called up Jan, and I was like, hey, man, do you want to join the band? And he was just like, yeah, sure. And then I called up Chris. He made a little fuss about it, made me wait for a couple of hours, and then he was just like, sure thing. And then these two beauties joined.
Cute. So you guys been together since that's 7 years now.
Yes.
Yeah, seventh year. Yeah.
That's amazing. So you wanted to talk about you wanted to enter EMA, your national selection before obviously being chosen. When did you want to enter EMA? Was it like this year, maybe last year? And or did you was it like a long-term thing you wanted to be on Eurovision, or like a more recent sort of thing?
Sorry, what?
So you talked about how EMA wanted to enter your national final. Obviously, I saw you hosted it last year and performed Interval Act. Yeah. Did you want to enter EMA a long time ago, or was it more like a recent thing? Considering going to Eurovision.
Okay. We weren't actually thinking about going to EMA any year before,
No.
And this year we were just like, guys, we feel the moment it's time, so let's just apply to EMA. And a week or two later, we got a call that they want to send us directly. So
no way. So they actually they actually opened up submissions for EMA, but they were like, nah, just send you instead.
Yeah, kind of.
That's amazing. That's actually incredible. I've not heard that before. It probably has happened before, but that's literally incredible. Basically got the whole Slovenia's like, nah, and everyone else sucks. You're better, guys. Let's just send you instead. You're slay. You're great. So your song is called Carpe Diem, and in English means seize the moment from Latin. What does this song mean to you, and why did you choose to sing in Slovene rather than in like English or like a combination of the two?
Anyone wants to take over?
Well, you're the lyric writer, so
the song was written in Hamburg when we were recording the song. We were there for 12 days, and basically we were just in the studio for, I don't know, 24/7, except for one day we went out for 2 days and
2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours. And basically what we did there was just make music, like have good love vibe around.
Yeah.
We played a lot of flipper, pinball, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was basically it. We were just so happy that we're away from all the bad vibes that are created in the social media area and stuff like that, which we're surrounded by every day. And we created a song about good vibes.
Yeah, I definitely feel a good vibe of the song. Like it feels really fun. Like everyone's dancing to it. I saw the video when you performed it live, and everyone was like dancing in the background. It looked amazing. It looked so much fun, and I've been dancing to it as well since I've listened to it. I really enjoy it. Can you tell us a bit more about who are your general musical influences? Like I know that your music goes going down well here in the UK. Do you have any UK bands inspire you? Any Slovenian bands, or anyone in general, like the style, the artists, anything like that?
Well, UK bands are quite a heavy influence for us. I mean, if you play any sort of rock, pop rock, whatever, you have to have some UK band influence.
Yeah.
Of course, you can't go past the Beatles here. They're
Liverpool.
huge.
Definitely.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Otherwise, me and Boy are a really huge fan of Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah.
I had a really strong progressive rock influence early in my career. So
Pink
like
Floyd.
bands like Pink Floyd, Genesis, Yes.
Nice.
Oasis.
Oasis. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Wait, what
And
about
Elvis Costello.
wait, is Oasis the Wonderwall people? I'm trying to remember.
Yes.
Yeah, that song. Oh my god, when you play that song in the UK, like everyone just starts screaming it. Like it's really embarrassing, but it's quite brilliant, I have to say. So, Carpe Diem, was it written for your EMA selection, or was it just written for fun, for an album, a single, or was it I can't speak English, specifically written for Eurovision or for like
Well,
a selection?
it's kind of written for Eurovision, but kind of also not.
Yeah.
When we started to write a song, we knew that we were going to apply to EMA, but we were actively trying to not indulge in the thoughts which were telling us you have to think about the Eurovision here and all of that. And we just made a song which is completely our style, which could have been a part of our second album,
Yeah.
which was released in September of last year. So it's really a pure Joker out song.
Yeah.
Shagadelic.
Yeah, I've definitely I've been listening to other stuff as well. I've got like I'm not gonna say it right, like Dimone on my playlist already. I've been listening to that as well, like really great songs. So that's really nice. And so back to Eurovision. So you're performing second half of the second semi in Liverpool, which is really, really good. You were definitely in the semi, I think, it's got a highest chance of qualifying because the first semi is like Sweden, Norway, and Finland, like it's crazy, which is a really, really good, it's a really good spot for you guys. What sort of performance can we expect from you in Liverpool? Any ideas for staging? Anything like you can tell us now what you're like planning to do on stage?
Yeah,
Nice.
most of people already liked our performance from our show. You know, the Monsieur Liverpool. Have you saw? Yeah. So our performance on Eurovision will be in the same kind of fashion with the. So we're planning to go in that direction, but
Nice.
a little bit more.
We got a lot of positive feedback from everybody that the energy we had on the national stage was really good. So we really want to keep that. We're just gonna like take it to the next level because the stage in Liverpool will allow us to do that.
Have you seen a picture of the stage yet in Liverpool? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna run around the front bit or something because there's like a big section, like a fan section's there, and there's like a big walkway around. Or
Yeah, the thing is, we were really happy when we saw the stage because it is very band friendly.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a stage that can involve people and make the band breathe. It doesn't look eccentric in terms of the scenery. Basically, it's depending on the screens and stuff.
Yeah, no waterfalls.
No waterfalls. Yeah.
Oh, or did you see the sun last year? They had the big like broken sun in Italy.
Yeah.
Well, that was terrible. It was just like a black screen and then like little vents in the corner, and everyone hated it. It was so bad.
So yeah, we like the stage actually.
We think it's gonna work in our favor.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone's really enjoying it because I think the fans like it because there's like a big bit in the middle you can all stand in, like a standing area, and then there's like more seats around, and then we can get a closer look to the artists. It was also like in Junior Eurovision, you probably didn't see it because Slovenia's not in it, and it's Junior Eurovision. The stage is like that as well in Armenia. There's a big fan section right at the front where the stage was, and it's very similar staging actually. So I mean, I was actually in the crowd, so I know how it was like, and it was really great. So I'm very excited for your performance. It's gonna be really exciting. Are you gonna use maybe pyro or any other thing they'll let you use because they should be letting you use that sort of stuff?
We are allowed to use it, but we're not sure yet. Actually, we're just now designing the show.
Okay, so it's very early stages still.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So aside from Eurovision, aside from you coming to Liverpool, very exciting. What else can we expect from you this year? Some new songs, collaborations, tours. I saw you going to some of the pre-parties. I'm gonna be going to Madrid and London, so I'll see you there in Madrid, definitely. Anything else planned for this year apart from Eurovision?
Well, we have a song coming out at the beginning of April. It's going to be our first English song, and it will be a collaboration, a featuring with an English artist, a really big English artist. So we're really stoked about that. The song is going to be called New Wave, and it's the English version of our song Novi Val from the second album. And sometime until the end of this year, we're going to release, hopefully, an English album. And in October, we have a concert in an arena in Slovenia, which is almost sold out already.
Really?
It's
Amazing.
it's the biggest arena in Slovenia.
Ljubljana.
Yeah, it's even bigger than the Liverpool arena in which the Eurovision is going to be held this year. So
yeah,
that's quite.
That's amazing. It's like 9,000 in Liverpool, I think, the capacity is.
Yeah, something like that. We have 1,200.
Oh, that's amazing.
12,000.
12,000, sorry.
12,000, but 1,200, that's like barely anyone. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That's so great. That's so exciting. I was hoping they were going to, I think there's like a 12,000 capacity stadium in London. I wanted them to host Eurovision there because I mean, I could take the tube over there rather than pay to go to Liverpool, pay to stay in Liverpool. And then you go to London instead. London's more fun than Liverpool. I'm very biased because I support Liverpool's like most hated football team rival. So I have to hate Liverpool because of that. But yeah, oh my God. So now back to Eurovision. More and more songs being confirmed every single day. Like yesterday we got Czech Republic song. Saturday we obviously had your song, Norway and Spain. Thursday we had Friday we had Ireland. This week we have about 6 songs being chosen from Italy, Latvia, Croatia, Romania, Malta, and Denmark. Have you heard any of the songs yet? And how do you feel about the competition you've got so far? Because obviously you can't really say fully because you haven't really heard anything, but from what you've heard, what do you think?
We follow the songs quite heatedly. Every time a new song comes out, we listen to it immediately. As of now, I think we're feeling pretty good about the competition. Not that we have anything bad to say about the rest of the guys, but we still really believe in what we've done and what our song accomplishes. So we don't have any concerns regarding that.
The only concern I have is like the time we're gonna have to wait until the last song comes out, because it would be easier for us just to have like all of the songs.
Yeah,
so we would know.
definitely.
It's kind of a slow torture. This like
So as of now, we're more worried about the songs which still have to come out.
Imagine being a fan though. Imagine our pain we have to feel every single time we go watching these songs, and then like I mean last week when I was in Norway, my favorite song didn't win. I still love the song that won. Like I absolutely love it. Queen of Kings. You must have heard it. I absolutely love it. Alessandra, you're gonna love her when you meet her. She is so funny. She's absolutely hilarious. But my favorite song didn't win, and I was like feeling quite sad. But then it was fine because I love the song that won, you know. And then every year, more and more songs get chosen, and then more and more my favorites don't get chosen. Then I get really sad. And then I remember last year, I think it was Azerbaijan that released their song last, and they took literally forever, like right into a deadline to like release the song. So everyone was just sitting there waiting for the song to come out, and then everyone was like, "Eh, why?"
Sorry, what is that like actually?
Oh, it's usually like end of March, I think.
Yeah, probably by the same time that you have to send them your.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because I mean around about this time of year is like national final season. So when all the different countries choose their songs, like EMA, for example, would like be right around about this sort of time. All the national finals are happening. I mean, some of them are happening in March. Like I'm going to Sweden's in March, for example. And then I think the latest one I can think of right now is the 11th, 12th of March. There's probably ones after that I've just forgotten about because there are so many of them. But yeah, you have to choose them by then because I mean, like in April and stuff, people have the pre-parties. Obviously, you're going to them, so you kind of know everyone has to have it done by then. The staging, the preparations, and stuff like that. It's just, it's long, but it's exciting. And you guys excited for Liverpool?
Yeah, really. Hey, how come you're not at Sanremo this week?
Sanremo. So Sanremo, number one, I would rather die than sit through 25 ballads every single night. I wasn't watching it last night. My friend was watching it last night, and he was like, "It's all underwhelming." And all the interval acts it throughout the act, so it's like you have a few songs in interval, a few songs interval, a few songs interval.
Yeah.
And then he didn't like my friend didn't like any of the songs, and then it ends. It's like 4 nights, I think, or 5 nights. I think it's tonight. It's yesterday, today. I think tomorrow night is the cover night. Friday night and then Saturday night is on until about 1-2 a.m. I watched the results last year only because my favorite Italian singer entered it, and I wanted to see if he would win, and then he won. So I was very happy about that. Blanco. But then yesterday he was in Sanremo, and I should have watched it just for this bit. He was on stage, but then he couldn't hear his the like in thing. and he was like kicking over the stage, and I was like, what the fuck is this boy doing?
Yeah, did you see that?
No.
He like ripped the whole stage.
We
up
watched
full of
that performance. We just turned on when they were on.
And I was like,
he had a different like act.
Another act.
And he had like a bunch of roses on the
yeah,
floor, and
it's his new song.
kicking around, and it was just like, wow.
What? Oh no, okay, no.
He's like one of the biggest pop stars in Italy. Like, if you ask an Italian, do you know Blanco? Every single person knows Blanco. Like, all my Italian friends know Blanco. And yeah, I was just like, no. My friend sent me a video this morning. I was like, no. But yeah, I mean, I watched Norway because I was literally there, like sitting in the arena. I was sitting in like one of the like fan zones of one of the acts because like their dads got me the tickets for this special area, and it was really fun. And then my friend Aitor, who you would have seen, but he's not here. He was in Spain. I didn't watch Spain because I watched the semi-finals because they were good, but they were dramatic because songs I like didn't qualify for the final, which was sad.
Because they're Spain.
Yeah.
Have you heard Spain's yet? It's called Aya.
Yeah.
It's very like, apparently it's lullaby. It's like a lullaby to sing to like a child, which I couldn't tell. I didn't realize that because I don't speak Spanish. But I'm watching all the ones this Saturday. There's about 6 going on. And I'm gonna have to get it. There's like a website we can watch all of them on TV, ESC Plus. You like have all the different screens, all the different shows on. But I just don't know how to work with the sound.
That's something we put on as well. You said Saturday?
Saturday. It's like Saturday. If you go on online, they have all the shows on at the same time, so you can watch them all and you can see it all at the same time. So it could be fun, and there's lots of different songs competing. You might like some of them, you might not, but it's really fun. But it's stressful because like I'm gonna watch some of my favorites win and some of them not, so I'm just gonna be like, yeah.
You're really invested in this.
Yeah, it's fun though. I'm looking forward to Estonia's most, I think, this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Got some good songs in there. So back to Eurovision. We've gone off topic basically. Do you usually watch it? And do you have any favorite songs from Slovenia, other countries? Just like favorite songs, artists?
Yeah, we watch it. We watch it every year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we've already got a routine of whose favorite song is which. So I'll start ABBA Waterloo.
Okay, Waterloo. Nice.
Mine is Molitva by Maria Šerifović.
Oh, really? That's a great one.
Yeah. Mine is Slana Wild Dances.
I really like it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. And no one's ever said that one is like their favorite song I've ever heard before.
It's really nostalgic for me because it's the like first Eurovision memory I have.
Really?
Maybe.
It's the first Eurovision I was alive for, but I don't remember it because I was like a baby.
Yeah, and I really like Fairy Tale from
Good.
Sound.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I also like Fairy Tale.
Yes, Fairy Tale. Oh my god.
Fairy Tale and Monica Liu, Sentimental, last year's.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, she's so funny. I remember I saw her at the London pre-party, and she was just a like dance. She's like, and there's a video of her on like shake your ass, and she's dancing like do 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 moment. I can't sing the song. It's Lithuanian, but Fairy Tale. I respect it. Fairy Tale is one of the best songs I've ever heard, and I said to my friends, I'm not gonna die until I see that song live. And then 2 of my friends saw him perform in December. And I wanted to cry. That was really fun. But yeah, really good taste from songs. I'm very surprised no one said Euphoria. Every time we asked this, everyone says Euphoria, Arcade.
If I couldn't pick a Waterloo, I would definitely say Euphoria.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? I think Euphoria is overrated. And I feel like I can't admit that. I feel like I can't admit that. I feel like everyone loves Euphoria, and I'm just like, I like Cypress Year more. Sorry.
Say it's overrated. I would just say it's not in my favorite.
Yeah. It was like a quality song, but for me, every time you go to a Eurovision event, everyone plays it like 1,000 times. So you get really sick of it. That's basically what happens. But it was, yeah. So I think that is all of my questions for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming to talk to me. We wish you the best of luck at Eurovision. I can't wait to see you guys in Madrid, and hopefully you come to London as well for the pre-party as well, because they've just released tickets. I bought my ticket. And do you have a message to send to our followers at Eurovision Fantasia?
Yeah, vote for Slovenia.
Carpe. Followers can. So yeah.